Yes, here we go. We have a product review today on a Hygger product today. Yes, sent to me for free. Terms of review, all that sort of stuff. I have paid for postage. I've mentioned this in every video because I'm living in Ireland. I pay postage for these products, so I have paid money for it. Now, on to the review. So, yes, this is the Hygger Submersible Aquarium Light. Apparently you don't like boxes, so we'll get rid of that straight away. Now the box is gone. And here is our light. Okay, so I've gone for the smaller version because I'm going to use it on a small tank. They do have various sizes in this light. Check the website when you finish this video. First impressions, yep, I can see multiple LEDs. This is completely submersible and waterproof. That should be interesting. We're going to test that out in the video, don't worry. And yeah, we've got lots of controls on here. We'll go through them as we go through the video. I think we've got a timer, a 24/7 mode, which is interesting. You can leave it on basically all the time. It'll do its own thing. It'll do sunrise, sunset, all that sort of stuff. That's interesting. Especially if you're a beginner, that could be handy just to plug it in, turn it on, forget about it. It's quite a nice addition. We'll try that. Now, obviously, firstly, you're watching this channel and you're probably looking behind me and seeing all these fancy high-powered lights. Yeah, I do love my high-powered, expensive lights. So why would I get this one? One, it's not about me, it's about you. Because you're here to see the product. I know a lot about lights, well, I think I do, and I want to review it. I will send it for purpose of review. I am going to be using it, but maybe not for what you think I'm using it for. And also, I've got plans very soon to build a tank for a friend of mine's daughter. So this light is going to be perfect for a very child-friendly beginner aquarium. So let's get testing. I've got various things to do with this light, various tests. We have got quite a long cable. This is the light now, look. We've got RGB setting, I think, on that now. And we can press this to cycle through the colours as well. So, all red, green, blue, pinky colour, purple colour, blue again, red, red, and I think RGB. The rest of it then is all your timer settings, that sort of stuff. So let's do a quick comparison. Now, obviously, this light is a Denelay light. It is a good light. Quite old now, so, and it's not RGB, it's simple white. So we'll do a little comparison on the two. So this is how it looks now under the Denelay light. Just going to figure out how to turn that one off. There we go, that's our off. And we'll put the submersible light on top. There we go, and just have a look at that. Oops, don't matter, because it's waterproof. You see? Now, so, yeah, now, it's not going to fit. I mean, that's why it's got suction cups on it. Do we have any brightness? We do. We can turn that up. Oh, yeah. Definitely, yeah, obviously, it's definitely not as bright, and I don't expect it to be as bright as the other one. But still, quite a nice shade of light, actually. Yeah, not too bad. Yeah, so for a beginner aquarium, this is going to be okay. Plant-wise, I wouldn't be totally convinced. Maybe really low light plants. You could go a bit close to the surface. Maybe if you even dunk it in. Yeah. And that's how it's submersed. Lights up quite nicely. Yeah, definitely for a beginner aquarium. 100%. If you're going full aquascaping, this is not going to be it. And you shouldn't expect it. Not the price or the light you're getting for this. It's not for aquascaping, that sort of stuff. But yeah, certainly for a nice beginner-friendly aquarium, I can stick this to the glass. That's very bright, isn't it? Like that. Okay. That's very bright there now. Yes. Okay. Let's just suction it on at the back. There we go. And that's it now, submersed. Yeah, so I can see this being a very kind of, like I say, I am building an aquarium for a small one, my friend's daughter. I think this could be cool for that kind of aquarium. Yeah, very basic, maybe even cold water aquarium. Although it does show up my algae quite well, doesn't it? That's quite bad. Okay, yeah, but I like the look of it, yes. Certainly, if it's a shrimp tank with very little plants in it, you should be okay. I do like the fact that you can change colours. Let's try a different colour. interesting. Look at that. I mean, if I had no plants in the tank, that'd be really cool. Really cool. Green. The blue is like a regular moonlight. Okay, that could be interesting. Kind of pinky purple colour. Yeah, I mean, a lot. Yeah, a lot of fun with that, couldn't you? And I certainly, when I was a beginner, this is a certain thing I'd have been using definitely. So, on to the next test. An idea for this light when I first asked for it from Hygger. And I think this is going to be it. If I get a foil, like a white background for this aquarium, I could use this as almost like a LED background, I think. Look at that. Yes, I think that's going to work. I'll see. We have like an autumn colour. I want one red. I would red now, really. Look at that. Now, I can just hide that little bit of light there at the back, maybe, because I've just literally put it down next to it, but yeah, I could use that as a light background. Quite like that purpley colour. Yeah, look at that, it lights up the whole front of the tank. If I had the background on there like a white foil, yeah, I think I might use it on this. Obviously, I do want to do the aquarium for my friend's daughter, so that turns up and that gets going. That's what I use it for. Or I might get a second one, because that's going to be, I like that. Yeah, that could be a lot of fun. Rather than paying big money for an LED background. I could do that. I did see empty fish tanks do something like this. Yeah, okay, so we'll go back up top for some bit of conclusions. Okay, so my thoughts for conclusions. Would make a very cool lightsaber if you're into Star Wars. Look at that. Yeah, cool. Now, let's turn this off. Okay, you hold it down for a few seconds, it turns off. There we go. Should have read the instructions. Yeah, but for the price you're paying for that light, yeah, I'd be happy enough with that. It's going to be great for a beginning aquarium. Like I say, I'm very intrigued by the background idea. If that works, that's going to be fantastic. Even though it was, I mean, not free because I do pay postage, but for the money I've paid for that, which is about €30, if that works out and I've got an LED background, absolutely happy with that. But if you're purchasing it for your own aquarium and it's that price, submersible, like I say, very basic, very beginner aquarium, I think you can't go wrong. You've got a lot of features. You've got, like I say, you've got a 24-hour timer function. You can literally just put it onto the aquarium, press that button, and leave it do its thing, and not worry about it. That's really good, really, really good. Other time functions, you've got 8 hours, 12 hours, different colours. Yeah, there's a lot of playing around there, a lot of menu to play around with, a lot of features. It's not just on and off. I remember getting one of these car lights many years ago, and I think it was a Nitro or something like that, and it was on and off light. Do you know what? That light was terrible. I hated that light. This, yeah, I like it. I do like it. Yeah, I think it can definitely serve its purpose. Not a bad product, looks well made. I've dunked it, it still works. What else is there to say? What else is there to say? Beginner friendly. If you're starting out or you want to do this one of these LED background things, this could be a really cheap way of doing it. Thanks, Hygger. Now, before we end the video, I have got my exclusive discount code, Fantastic Aquatics. Enter that at checkout. You're also going to get free USA shipping. Thanks for watching. Take care. See you later. Bye-bye.